Another week or will be not.
Get it while it's hot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CBSS Season 4, Week 5 High Division. Thank you for your patience. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties as the stream randomly dropped down as we were trying to get things going. But we're moving on to our next match, and that's going to be Whiffley's, believe it or not, versus S2.0. This is a pretty important match for S2.0 as they are trying to catch up to Incognito. They have a very good chance of starting to catch up to Incognito. I believe even if they win tonight, they won't beat Incognito, but they'll put themselves in a really good position. They'll be able to get at least 27 points tonight if they can win tonight. So, while on the other side, Eris, please believe it or not, they're having a pretty tough season right now. They are 1-6 right now. I mean, I don't know how much high division you've been watching, but what do you think Whiffley's has got to do to start bringing the season back?
Oh my gosh, I think they've just got to settle in and play together. You know, like they've got so many good folks on their teams. You know, like this is high division. Everyone can just absolutely like put on a smoke show when they want to. But I've, like seen a little bit and heard a little bit from, like folks around chats and things. And I think, if they can just like get their heads in the game for the start of the match, keep their heads down and play together, they're capable of doing absolutely amazing things. And we just need to see that kind of consistency and a little bit of confidence in themselves because, this is everyone here is a champ or higher, and they all are just absolute badass.
We're going to be doing an AMA to celebrate the unsung heroes of Twitch. The moderators, man. The community wouldn't be what it is without you and the mods.
Thank you so much.
Vor is here. How you doing today, sir?
I'm great.
This is my unsung hero of Twitch.
Miller Lite and I want to thank you for everything you do.
All of the Miller Lite cheer modes that you see in chat, all of it goes to you.
They are going to match all of the donations.
Oh my God.
1,000! What are you thinking right now?
And thank you for allowing me to do what I do.
All the mods out there.
Badasses.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but we're going to get this game on the road since we are running behind schedule. It's going to be the first match of the night for these two guys, and it's going to be Whiffley's. I'm sorry, my thing just cut off randomly, but Whiffley's, believe it or not, is going to be in the blue as well. Oh, it looks like my streaming thing is not where it is. S2.0 is going to be in the orange. We're going to get that up for you in just a moment. Folks, we do apologize. Let's get that up nicely now. Demo's coming across the board. And there it is. Now you can have your beautiful screen as we got a quick save. And Chops is, oh, wait, Art. Chops and Atlantic are both in the Scarab. Okay.
It's been an interesting season for car choices, Random. I swear, every week someone's in some new and rather interesting selection.
Oh, but it seems it doesn't matter. Pick the most random cars you can pick out there, and it'll get you guys a goal. Right off the bat, get beautiful play from Chops off the back, and that's going to allow Zerberly to put that one in. First goal in for Whiffley's, believe it or not.
All right, I like this. If they can keep the pressure up, they're going to come out of this alive and with a few more points.
Yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, Whiffley's, believe it or not, I've said it to them that if we were doing rewards of like best comms, funniest comms, Whiffley's, believe it or not, would definitely have the winners of the best comms. They are the funniest comms. They're a bunch of funny guys just enjoying this game of Rocket League, and when they we've done a lot of listen-ins, especially with this team, and when they're having fun and they're fooling around, it seems to work out the best for them. So that's just what looks like they're gonna do, is they're gonna have fun. They're gonna fool around with their car choices and kind of let the game play out. While on the other side, S2.0, they had a rarely rough beginning of the season. I think they were on a completely losing streak of 0-3. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head for S2.0. Yeah, no, they were on a 4-game losing streak. They were on a 4-game losing streak, and then all of a sudden they're on a 3-game winning streak. So they're going to look to try to continue keeping that winning streak up and get a 4-4 season after tonight. But we're a little bit more than 2 minutes into this first game, and Whiffley's, believe it or not, still up 1-0.
And we are continuing with the trend of counting high fives in the middle of the game, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that's Speedrunner's thing. So we'll let him continue that. But, geez, the demo's coming out right now. I was saying that Incognito is the 4th of July. Well, you know what? I guess S2.0 is Memorial Day.
Yeah, I mean, I remember low division last season, so for me, I don't think that's as much of a surprise. Any team Nathan's on, you kind of got to be a little bit conscious of who's coming at you at top speed.
Yeah, no, I do agree. But now we are 3 minutes into this first game. Still no answered goals or any other goals. We're still sitting in a 1-goal game. As Whiffley, believe it or not, just trying to kill the clock. The second I say that, commentator's curse, S2.0 puts that in the net.
That's just a great touch by Century. Not a lot of power, but plenty of accuracy. And also, his car is really pretty. Sorry, that's not related.
You know, Nathan would be happy to hear that. Nathan is very big into Rocket League fashion. So he would enjoy hearing that comment. About a minute and 42 seconds left on the clock. We're tied up now. Terribly missing that one. This ball's getting real awkward real fast. Everyone's missing that ball. High division. Ball's not lava. Nathan, it's a good touch. Hits this one out. Killer Gunfish right behind him. Terribly hit this one out. Killer. We're going to control that. Nathan said no. Nathan able to get a good flick off to the side. Crazy Century. 50 off Atlantic. Atlantic bumps Killa. Killa still has control. Takes out Zerbly. Well, that ball is dangerously going towards the net. Is that going in? No, it's off the crossbar. What is going on? Finally, that ball gets out of there. Nathan, oh, he gets dunked by Atlantic. It was still landing. Atlantic now centers the chops off the crossbar. Zerbly racing his way back. He's going to buy some time for his team to rotate. Nathan now tries to control that one into the center. Zerbly tries to flick this one over Killa. Killa stops it, but gets bumped. Nathan taking out chops. That ball is sitting on the S2.0 wall. Atlantic able to hit this one into the corner. Again, buying time for his team to rotate back. Chops able to get over one. Century back. Chops gets it kind of past Century. Century's going to give that off to Killa. Killa's now going to follow this one up. Pinch off Atlantic. Atlantic's been doing such a good job with his 50-50s. We're 15 seconds left on the clock. The game is still tied up. It's anyone's game at this point. Nathan up towards the net. It's in! 1 second left on the clock. That's 2.0 refusing for an overtime.
Honestly, Random, I thought we were going to go into extra minutes there. That's just a feels flips, man.
Yeah, that is a feels flips, man, for sure. You hate to see those. And those are not the times. Chops is probably beating himself for that one. But game 1 going to S2.
This is a completely different team than we saw in week 1, Random. Like, S2.0 was all over the place. Sorry, I'm like reading team chat and laughing along. And I really like how they've come together to play as a team. You know, I see the best of each of them shining in their gameplay. And that really speaks to the time they spent together figuring out how to highlight everyone's everything.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, S2.0 last week played Whiffley's, believe it or not, and the game went all the way to game 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the match was still pretty close. I mean, there were no goals happening for almost 4 minutes of the game. And then S2.0 was able to get a swing, tie it up, and then put that one in at the 1 second mark. This is still anyone's game at this point. And yeah, S2.0 won the buzzer shot, but I personally don't feel like S2.0 did something extravagant to get that goal.
Oh,
and
no.
We're gonna see a 3-0 sweep. It still could be a chance that we're gonna see another Game 5 tonight.
Absolutely. And, as much as I'm impressed by the improvement from S2.0, I do not count out Whiffleys at all. These guys are going to fight as long as they need to.
Yeah, no, I agree. But right off the bat, Servly almost gets a goal in, but misses that one. Nathan up. Tries to fake out Atlantic. And it works. Sentry going to control this one. Going to bring this up the wall, but he doesn't really have a lot of boost to do anything for that one.
We're apparently back to regular cars, Random.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We are in regular cars. It looks like they had their fun. Now it's game time. Ooh, beautiful save by Zervly there. Get that ball away, Nathan, off the backboard. Killa up for the double touch. But just missing the ball. Pinch. Going right back center. Atlantic able to clear this one away. It's actually on target. Zervly fakes out Killa Gunfish, and the first goal goes to Whiffleys, believe it or not.
It's a beautiful touch from the backfield, and one of those moments of almost an uncomfortable save, right? Certainly one, but almost one like straight out of the training pack.
Oh yeah, right out of the training pack right there. But you don't have a car in the way of you trying to do that.
Yes.
Zervly takes out Killa Gunfish. Gonna try to get us off the backboard. It's actually a really good pass for Atlantic, but he gets a really weird touch. And that's gonna be put off to the side. Sentry now has got Nathan in the center. He looks to flick that center to Nathan, but Nathan didn't believe in it. But Nathan's still there. Can't get the touch he was looking for. Killa gets a 50-50. Sentry up against Zervly. Both players miss. Killa Gunfish is now going to hit this one out. Looking to follow that one. He gets the touch. It goes in. Sentry steals the goal, but it still goes in either way. We're all tied up.
You know the team's having fun when people are stealing goals.
I'm not going to lie, though. I don't think Sentry meant to really steal that goal. It just looked more like the fact that Atlantic was there and he was securing that one.
Yeah.
3 minutes, 34 seconds left on the clock. Sentry.
Lately, we found new ways to support and care for each other. And while every gesture counts, so too does every dollar. That's why American Family Insurance is returning $425 million to our customers. This includes a 10% savings for all current and new auto customers for the rest of the year. We hope this does your world some good and reminds you that supporting your dreams means the world to us. Contact your agent or go to amfam.com to learn about more ways to save.
Now looking for the shot. Denied by Zervly. Nathan awkwardly up in the air, but does get the touch off to the side. Sentry's going to buy time for the rotation. Gets the slightest delayed touch. Double commit on the defense, but it's cleared out anyway. Atlantic gets a touch on that one. Chops able to center this one up. Sentry's there. Can he get the double touch? It's a little too high for him. Double commit on the defense for Whiffleys. Nathan able to get a good touch. Zervly just going to follow this one back. Nathan going for demos right now. No one's touching that ball. That ball's lava. Zervly with a nice flick. One, but Nathan stops the push. Chops now tries to hit this one out. Killa Gunfish hits the ball out to midfield. Zervly for the shot. A redirect and a beautiful play. What a play. Chops puts that one in.
What a redirect. It's hard to get a ball around, Nathan. That was really great.
Oh, and I didn't even get a chance to say anything. And it's already in. Another Nathan in the chat says doesn't count. Oh, you hate to see that one. That's why it's important to have at least one person cheat up on the kickoff, because when you get a stall like that, it's gonna go in.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the first times I played with you, Random, you told me good kickoffs win games.
Correct. Killa Gunfish now on the corner, looks to center this one up. Zervly gets a flick. Sentry's there. Into the corner. Atlantic clears this over both players. Killa is still in the midfield, able to bring this one back on offense. Big pinch play, and Sentry on the backboard. Gets it off the ceiling, could be a little dangerous, but Atlantic can't read it. Double commit out of the two of them. This is now S2.0's chance of counter-striking, but not successfully. His shot's able to get back in time. Killer Gunfish trying to stop Atlantic from the push. Sentry able to get the ball in time. Killer Gunfish now looking at a wide open net. Misses the ball though. Chops for the counterplay. Gets a little bump, but still goes in anyway. 4-1 lead now for Whiffleys.
Yeah, these transitions back to defense are just a little bit imperfect, and Whiffleys is capitalizing on that like no tomorrow.
Sometimes you need to do that, and honestly, that's the thing about Rocket League. You can go from a dead-even game to all of a sudden one team just taking off back to a dead-even game. Rocket League is so unpredictable. You would think the numbers mean something, but in the end of the day, anyone could just pop off.
And that's what makes it fun.
Exactly. S2.0 in a 3-goal deficit. Trying to figure out any way to get those 3 goals back. They're still a lead in the series, so they have some room for error. Killer Gunfish now for the shot. And Zerbly able to stop that on the recovery. Shot's got a big flick. Nathan there hits this one out. Looking at trying to center this one. Atlantic hits this one to midfield. Sentry towards the shot on net. Oh, but it's wide and hits off the side. Killer Gunfish looking to keep the pressure on to Whiffleys. Atlantic with a good clear. Nathan stopping it at midfield again to Killa. Oh, but Killa gets the touch he wasn't looking for. Sentry now. Taking a shot again. Atlantic able to get a beautiful clear and into the corner. Nathan. A pinch off Atlantic towards the net. Shot's able to save that one. Nathan takes out the goalie. This is the opportunity time for S2.0, but no one there for the ball. Killer Gunfish in the corner. This is one center, not for his team though. Very dangerous play as that ball's towards the net. Atlantic tries to get the redirect, but goes straight up instead. Double commit, but it doesn't matter. Chops is just heating up, puts another one in.
Great plays all around from Whiffleys. It's interesting tonight, both of the teams that we've seen play, who are very demo heavy, are failing to capitalize on the opportunities that those can create.
Atlantic now. 10 seconds left on the clock. Whiffleys is looking to waste any time and tie up the series 1-1. And that ball touches down. Eris, what did Whiffleys do this match that just gave them such an insane win?
Honestly, the first answer I have is they changed cars, but that's just for humor. No, I think they settled into themselves, you know? Like, they had some great plays last game. They managed to keep that one close, right? You know, that near buzzer beater, that stuff happens, right? They kept their heads down and they said, hey, we kept that neck and neck until that very last second. There's no reason we can't do it again. And I think that mental battle, winning that, was what got them this game.
Yeah, and no, I gotta agree with that. And especially just Chops. He went 4 for 4. Every shot he took went into the net. Chops just played out of his mind. And that's just something that's gonna happen in Rocket League. At one point, your brain's just going to click and everything goes right. Every shot you take, it almost feels like you're using Sunless Khan's, oh my God, come on. But it feels like sometimes you're using Sunless Khan's, his aimbot.
Yeah.
But it just works out for them. So we're going to get another server up because Psyonix just really does not like us, apparently.
This server change brought to you by RBG.
Yeah, no, seriously. Speaking of which, don't forget CBSS is sponsored by RBG Esports, and make sure to go check them out at RBG Esports at RBG_Esports on Twitter, because if you enjoy these events and you want to get involved in more Rocket League, plenty of that at RBG Esports, as we're going to be looking to get some events going on over there as well. So we're going to try to get these guys back in to the server as we put a new one up. Now, Eris, if there's one thing you can tell both teams what they have to do to finish out this entire series, what do you think it would be?
Whifflies, keep doing exactly what you're doing. S2.0, I think they need to tighten up their transitions, both straight off the kickoff and when they're coming back to defense. I've seen a lot of like simple positioning errors that are easy fixes, but if you're not paying quite enough attention to what path you're taking across the field, not only for boost pathing, but just to like get yourself between the ball and the goal. We saw some goals that were really intricate, but some goals that were pretty much just easy shots. And being able to correct off of those will give them a fighting chance to win the games they need.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. So let's see if these guys are listening to your advice, and let's see who's going to take this next one. Again, it's anyone's game. I still can't really determine a winner at this point. We're going to be moving on to game number 3. It's tied in series 1-1. Ball out, Atlantic in the back. Sentry's going to try to follow this one. Going towards the corner is Killigun, fish up. Width from everyone, especially Atlantic, who comes flying across. Chops wins that 50. Atlantic now looking for the shot. It's wide off the side, and Killa able to hit this one up for into the corner. I just went brain dead for a second there. Nathan now hitting this one out off the corner. This is a prime opportunity, but Killa was too far up in center and had to follow this one up, trying to get this one for Sentry. 50-50 again. Nathan coming up for this one. Chops with a beautiful clear. Atlantic will follow. He's got Sentry on his tail. Killa fish on the back. Not expecting that. Beautiful pass of Chops. Almost able to dribble that one in. But Killa Gunfish gets that one out. A counter attack now. Killa and Nathan there. What we used to call it in CBSS is the power of friendship. Not a double commit, just the power of friendship. But we all know it's really just a double commit.
I've heard that floating around every so often, so it's still around.
In the corner now. Killa struggling to get that one out. Nathan able to get up and stop the shot. Sentry gonna bring this one out. He misses that. Nathan will follow up though. Sentry not able to get there. Zerbly gets above him. Chops off the side. Zerbly is gonna hit this one back for Atlantic, who just spawned in the back after a demo. Killa Gunfish, one for Atlantic again. Sentry's there. Off the backboard. Zerbly misses, and that was a very important play. That's 2.0, first on the board.
That was just a couple of little tiny defensive miscues timed with that weird respawn from Atlantic. Trading demos back and forth, though. I know Chops got one earlier, so it'll be interesting to see if this game gets more physical on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, Zerbly was just in a really awkward position, and Chops was too far up on the post. That's what led that first goal to happen. So, at this point, if S2.0 can just spot those minor errors, they'll be able to take this one and start moving forward in the series and go to match point. A beautiful save from Atlantic. Zerbly's going to follow this one. Atlantic is looking for a bumping play. Sentry. I think this own goal down. Oh, no, he did not touch it. I apologize. Sentry just could not get there in time. So we're all tied up on the board now. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. Off the kickoff, Sentry will go for it. Off the backboard, Atlantic gets a big clear. Nathan rotates back. Nathan now tries to hit it over Atlantic, who gets a clear. Zerbly on the backboard. Chops for the shot and pinched off by Sentry. Killa Gunfish looks for the redirect. Nathan follows up. A miss out of both Nathan and Atlantic. You know, honestly, it looks weird that these guys are whipping, but I know for a fact that really what's happening is that when you see both players going up for the ball on opposite teams, the reason that whips are happening is because they're both expecting the other player's touch. Holy, Nathan! Off the side, goes for the shot. Atlantic gets a bicycle kick save. Talk about a close call. Chops is up now, hits this off. In the corner, Nathan will intercept. Zerbly's going to hit this one out. A little too far for Chops, so Sentry will put this off to the side. Two players of S2.0 all bundling up. Killer Gunfish missing that one. Rotation's getting a little scrambled on the S2.0 side again. But they're starting to fix it. Killer's going to follow this one up. Chops is in the back. Sentry is up for it. Whipping that one. This is dangerous at this point. It's an open shot for Atlantic. Nathan gets back in time and clears the ball away. Zerbly now. We're going to put this in the corner. Centered up for Sentry to get that out of there. Atlantic for the shot now. Killer able to get up in time and clear the ball away.
Wilfleys is putting up some great shots. They just need to start finding their target.
Atlantic now. Able to get over Nathan. Sentry back in time. Coming down to the last minute of the game. We're still tied up. And in this game at number 3. 60 seconds left on the clock. Ball's up, uncontested. Atlanta is able to hit this one out. Nathan struggling in the corner. Trying to do anything. Oh, but it ends up being an own goal, and that's going to go in. Right there, Whipleys will take the lead.
That one's a little bit more like the ones we see in low division of like, it feels bad, but also maybe a little bit more avoidable than some of the ones we saw in the earlier match.
Well, honestly, Eris, it's just the prime rule of you don't rotate with the ball. You have to rotate away from the ball. You're closing in the gap that you don't want your defending teammate to be in. You want to make it as open and easy as possible for them to clear it, and the closer you are to the ball in your rotation, the more of a chance of mistakes like that to happen.
Absolutely.
He's really starting to get aggressive. It almost seems like that own goal is getting in his head, and hopefully he can kind of shake it out and not tilt now. 18 seconds left on that clock. Whipleys is up by 1. Killa Gunfish with a beautiful save. Sentry. Pass this one out. Chops is up on target and goes in. Whipleys, believe it or not, up by 2 with 6 seconds left. I think it's safe to say that they're going to take game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, if S2.0 had the best kickoff of their lives, maybe not, but it's looking good for Whiffleys.
Just waiting for that clock to wind down now as we're going to be getting prepared, moving on to game number 4. At this point now, S2.0 has got to get it back in their heads on what they did to get that win. You know, it was such a tight win when they won the 1 second moment. So at this point, S2.0 just got to bring it back together because Whiffleys, believe it or not, are now sitting on match point.
Yeah, Whiffleys has been consistent throughout the series, and even though that first game didn't go their way, they've stayed in it. I'm already seeing, you know, you called it earlier, Random, some signs of like folks maybe starting to tilt on the S2.0 side. The next game should show us if that's true or not, but they need to just like keep their heads down and their mechanics in check.
Yeah, and I don't mean this in any harm's way. I'm just saying this in a very analytical and critical way of a caster. It is rare to see Whiffleys playing consistently. I honestly think the charm of Whiffleys is the kind of chaotic style of playing, flailing at the ball. You know, I always thought of Whiffleys as the team where you throw spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks. Scene card spin. Oh, I was expecting a server maintenance.
But no, we get to go straight into it.
Yeah, I'm a little thrown off.
Is this the first game we've gone directly into? The second, maybe?
No. We've been able to. We've only had one server change in this match. But yeah, no, like as I was saying, Whiffleys, believe it or not, their charm is the random chaotic style playing. Well, S2.0 is like they want to play with that nice vanilla rotation with quick plays and stuff like that, but the trust and the moments of just too much pressure that ends up making them rotate in each other's way is what, in my opinion, is causing them the problems. But a wide open shot at this point, Killa just needs to center this one up. A demo 2, but can't get the pass he was looking for. Those are the prime opportunities that S2.0 need to take advantage of if they want to get an early lead. Speaking of early leads, Zerbly went for the shot, almost went in. double commit on defense. Atlantic now. Tried to hit that one out. Sentry was able to stop that. Killa now out. Sentry trying to get a hard redirect towards the net. Chop's gonna put this back in the corner. Out to Sentry that's in the back of Chops, wins that, stuffs that one in. Off the backboard, Zerbly goes for it, but Killa is able to clear this one away. Sentry hits this off to the side. Good team plays coming out of them. If Sentry can get there, no, he can't. Chops able to clear this in time and straight to the net. Nathan just caught out in the middle of nowhere, and Please is going to be the first one on the board again.
Chops' in-air accuracy is amazing, and when he's having a good day, good luck, dude.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Sentry now looking for the shot. Chops with a beautiful save. Nathan missing that one. Atlantic up. And Killa went to read Atlantic. Both of them miss. Sentry trying to get a dribble play. Chops able to get this one out. Looking at a wide open net. Killa just gets back in time and a beautiful save. Nathan off Atlantic's head. Killa to Sentry. And Chops able to stop that at midfield. Looking to try to follow on up. He does. Just off target. Almost with the double touch. And Nathan able to get in time just to get that ball out of harm's way. Zerbly tried to clear that. Sentry stops at Nathan. Looking to center this one towards Killa. Killa with the shot as Nathan gets a beautiful demo. We're all tied up.
There's those demos as strats. And I have been on the receiving end of many a Nathan net demo. So it's nice to see someone else get one.
Oh, trust me, when you're in high division, you get plenty of those.
Looking forward to it.
So we're all tied up, and we're just a few seconds away, from halftime of this game. Please believe it or not, looking to try to close this one out with a 3-1. And they are starting it off as they break the tie right near halftime.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be the smartest, most beautiful play you've ever thought of. It just has to work. And, you know, as people who are maybe more inclined to play on the ground, we are still very bad at it when we expect things to go in the air.
Yeah, no, Zerbly and Atlantic really worked that out. It was kind of like a fake pass almost.
Yeah.
It just worked in their favor. But S2.0 already getting a lot of aggression out there, trying to do anything that they can. Man, Chops, you cannot count this man out. Chops is gonna race down. Zerbly almost missing.
Hey everyone, Courage here. Have you heard of the Chipotle Challenger Series? It's an awesome event where gamers can win $25,000 and free burritos for a year while playing alongside other top creators. Check it out live online.
No one knows where it comes from. It's the fighting spirit. Ready to fight whatever shape the battle takes. As long as there are battles, there will always be Marines.
An open goal, and Chops said, don't worry, buddy, I got you.
Team plays.
Team plays. So it's looking a little scary right now for S2.0 when you're down in the series and in the game by 2, but a little bit over 2 minutes left in this game. Plenty of time for S2 to get 2 goals back to back. Not looking like that. Atlantic! What a shot!
I think that's my favorite goal of the night, Random.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with you. That was a beautiful redirect straight into that net. Goes over Killa. Atlantic focuses the shot beautifully into that net. That's why I love high division. You get those beautiful plays coming out of there. Killa now forced in the back again. As that shot's gonna go high off the backboard. Sentry hits this off wide. Killa and Nathan again on top of each other. A lot of double commits coming out, and Nathan has been involved in a lot of them. He's gonna have to really start trying to, look for his teammates, and it's putting them in awkward positions. Nathan has been doing some good plays, but he's also got to be careful of those double commits.
Yeah, presence around the field is one of those things that can make or break a game.
both players went for a demo there. Killer passed it to no one, and that's why we're now on the defensive side for S2.0. Again, the right ideas are there, but you cannot have two players doing the same idea, and you can't be whipping as the third man. Not looking good for S2.0. And on the other side, Whiffleys are just playing such a good job right now. They're just taking advantage of every mistake S2.0 is making long shots, counter plays, anything you can think of. They're just doing it, and even the redirects coming out of Atlantic. Whiffleys has just honestly been playing so well tonight.
Yeah, all of their touches have been fantastic. I don't think I've seen one that I've been truly, truly disappointed by.
35 seconds left on the clock. S2.0 still need 3 goals to tie this game up. They basically need to go and get a goal every 10 seconds. And the way they're playing, I don't see that happening. Double commit out of Zerbly and Chops. Kill is able to get that out. Sentry gonna put this one down. That's an open net, but Killer couldn't get there in time. Nathan hits this one up. Coming down to the last 10 seconds. It is pretty much physically and mathematically impossible to get that ball in 3 times. That's it. Whiffleys is gonna take one from S2.0. Whiffleys has gotten their revenge.
And it's back to the garage.
Eris, you got anything to say about this?
What a match, Random. I like that. There was some beautiful gameplay in there. A lot of double commits, a lot of misses. Certainly not the games I would have liked to see from S2.0, but holy cow, Whiffleys looked incredible tonight, and that was an absolute joy to watch.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Just Whiffleys, like I said, normally the charm of Whiffley is just the chaoticness, but like tonight they didn't really, in my opinion, play chaotic. They just played good Rocket League, and that's exactly what gave them that win.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, they had their first game. They kept it close. They lost 2-1. They said, "All right, let's pull out the serious cars, boys," and they got to work.
Yeah, so that's going to be it for tonight. Congratulations to Whiffleys for able to win that one. That's going to put them a little bit above Team 5, as now they are 2-6 in points. Pitch Intense, again, almost slipping, but still take the win on Incognito. And that's going to be it, like I said, for tonight. Tomorrow night, we're going to have 2 games as well. Pitch Intense will be taking on Team 5 at 9 p.m. And we are trying to see if we can move the Whiffleys Believe It or Not game up to 10 p.m., but currently is scheduled at 11 p.m. We'll see tomorrow night. Then Wednesday, you won't want to miss it, the triple header for Cheese on Spoon versus Incognito at 9. And then at 10 and 11 will be the Sons of doubleheader as well, as Sons of Pitches and COS were supposed to meet each other for the first time in week 4. And now they're going to end up meeting each other and rematching each other in the same exact night due to rescheduling. So that's gonna be very interesting. But and then Thursday night we got Team 5 versus S2.0 at 10 p.m. Eastern. At 11 p.m. Eastern, we have one of our low division matches rescheduled. Benchwarm Bears versus CFC. We're still seeing if we can get those games streamed. Stay tuned to find out. Make sure to hit that follow button so you can get more Rocket League action out of Carball Symphonian series. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, tonight. Eris, thank you much for joining me tonight in the casting booth. It has been a pleasure as always.
Of course, everyone take care, and we'll see you next week. Or
Yes.
tomorrow.
No, we'll see you tomorrow. So with that, everyone, have a good night and stay safe out there.